Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and there is some blockbuster news in the speaker's race straight from Jim Jordan. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. So, it was noted yesterday that Jim Jordan was voted out as the nominee for the Republican Speaker of the House. He was voted out by his fellow Republicans in a closed door private vote. Now, while around 20 something members of the Republican Party voted against him when the vote was in front of everybody, behind the scenes that number was more than 100, which shows that at least 75 of them are cowards. So now we know where we stand, but where does Jim Jordan stand? Well, Jim Jordan was asked about this, and in what is really a monumental announcement, Jordan accepted the defeat and is ready to move forward. Now, one of his key backers, Kevin McCarthy, explained this and explained the current situation. And he also explained who he blames for it. Let's take a look.
Unfortunately, Jim is no longer going to be the nominee. We'll have to go back to the drawing board. What history will look at, the Crazy Eights led by Gates, the amount of damage they have done to this party and to this country is insurmountable. I've never seen this amount of damage done to just a few people for their own personalities, for their own fear of what's going through. And really, it's astonishing to me. And we are in a very bad position as a party, one that has won the majority, one that America has entrusted us with, that a simple 8 people have put us in this place.
Well, it was, I told the conference it was an honor to be there, speaker designee, but I felt it was important that we all know, get an answer to the question if they wanted me to continue in that role. And so we put the question to them. They made a different decision. I told the conference that I appreciated getting to work with everyone, talk with everyone. I got to know members in our conference that I didn't really know that well over the last 3 weeks, and that we need to come together and figure out who our speaker is going to be. I'm going to work as hard as I can to help that individual so that we can go help the American people. And I'm also going to go back to work. We got several depositions lined up next week in the Judiciary Committee, work that we need to do for the American people in our investigative work. So we'll go back to work there. But it's important we do unite. Let's figure out who that individual is, get behind him, and get to work for the American people. Thank you all very much.
Now, there's a strong argument to be made here that if Matt Gaetz and the other 7 Republicans and all the Democrats that voted along with them didn't have a plan B for McCarthy, then they shouldn't have got rid of McCarthy. I'm somebody who believes in that, and I know that's not popular among a lot of you that are watching, but I believe if you're going to remove the speaker, you should have a plan B and support for a plan B. They didn't have that. And so I think it was a foolhardy move that was taken on a whim. I'm not saying that they were wrong in removing McCarthy per se, but the rush to do it and to not have a plan, to not get your ducks in a row and get people on board with a new speaker and have some momentum built for a new speaker, I think that was a strategic mistake and has really, I think, undeniably hurt and damaged the Republican Party, who look like a circus act right now in front of the rest of the nation, not being able to pick a speaker for weeks. I want to know what you guys think about this and who you want to see as the next House Speaker. Please leave your comments and let me know. Also, please remember to like, share, and subscribe because it does really help us out. I'm Carmine Sabia. This is Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.